Hello, it's Greg, the Uber driver. Today is Tuesday, June 27th. It's about 8:51 p.m. and just kind of an update on where we stand in Florida from today. First, I'm going to talk specifically about my business. My business today, I've probably made about 60% of what I normally should make. I'm still going to work a little bit longer. I did pick up 2 tourist rides. Yay. And that's a big deal. I know it sounds crazy. I did pick up 4 rides that were business related. So again, I don't count those as tourists, but they're business, but I always have those. And my number, I think I've done about 24 rides today, but normally I would do 30 to 40 and my tourist mix is not there. I did pick up a Delta pilot today who flew in from Atlanta. I asked him, how was the passenger load? He said they were at 32%. The flight had 32% of the passengers capacity, so it means 68% was not there. Not a good sign. Not if you're trying to make money. Planes aren't going to make money like that. I also picked up a lady this afternoon who's a manager at the Hilton on the beach, actually the Hilton that I took the video in yesterday or Sunday actually. And she said right now that they were at 21 to 22% occupied. They should be at 65 to 70% occupied, which my video shows that they were not very well occupied. Quite clear. I also picked up another manager from a bar downtown in part of the entertainment district, America's Backyard. All my college students will know where it is. He said that obviously June is slower than it should be, than the rest of the year. But he said their June is way off from where it should be. The numbers are way off, and they can tell the tourists and the out-of-towners are not here as they normally would be in the summer. And guys, when we're talking about numbers, and I'm talking about my numbers from 40, 50% off, it's June of this year over June of 22 over June of 21. I'm not talking about the highest part of the year. I'm talking about what I normally earn in June. Yes, June is slower. I understand that. Speaking of numbers, let's talk about numbers. Normally, the Fort Lauderdale Airport, the highest traffic month is March. March has about 3.4 million people fly in and fly out of the Fort Lauderdale Airport. May is less. I forgot my main numbers. I'll have to look them up to tell you the numbers. June is 2.8 normally the last 2 years, and July is 2.7. Those are normal numbers. The numbers for obviously June are not out because we're still in June, but I bet when the numbers do come out, we're going to see them drop. We will see them drop. I also picked up another person who also was another waiter over at Lona. I was reported from somebody there last week who worked there, a waiter or waitress. I don't want to give too much because I don't want people to get in trouble. And I've had some people ask, well, why don't you interview people? Well, guess what? They don't want to be interviewed because they don't want to lose their job. They don't necessarily want to do that. So if I can get somebody to do interviews, I will do interviews. But I got to get them to do it. And said that they've just cratered. Everybody is cratering. As far as business, any of the restaurants are cratering. Business is slow, business is slow, business is slow. Remember, another thing too, we have about 7 million people that live here. We're the 6th largest metro area in the country. 7 million live together in the Fort Lauderdale, West Palm, Miami-Dade metro areas. People go out and there's traffic all the time, but traffic is less, everything's less. So I get to, oh no, it's not. Well, that's because you're not in the tourist areas. You're not dealing with that. You may not see it. But it is. And another thing that I've had people come poo-poo, well, how do we know your videos are real? Did you make these in the pandemic? Well, I didn't think about it in the pandemic. I didn't want to make them in the pandemic. But I guess I can show on the video the date and time when the videos were done. They're quite real. I'm not the crazy Republican chairperson in Georgia that completely thinks the world is flat and God flips the world over between day and night so each side can get sun as opposed to it being actually round. All these conspiracy things, they spend too much time drinking the Bud Light that they say they don't drink or drink something else and getting too much of it. Well, the last thing I will report, NBC came out with their latest poll, and guess what? Trump versus DeSantis. Trump, and obviously no Trump fan either, but Trump is kicking DeSantis's butt. 51 to 22. It's not even close. Even with the indictments, even with all of Trump's problems, all the stuff, Trump is whipping DeSantis. It's not even remotely close. And also between Biden and Trump, Biden continues to lead Trump 49 to 45. And Biden has, as far as groups that are supporting Biden, the women are definitely supporting Biden 55 to 38 over Trump. the 18 to 34-year-olds are 65 to 30. If Gen Z turns out, there's no way that the Republicans can win. Latinos, I can't imagine why Latinos would be supporting the Democrats. 66 to 26, again, not even close. And independents, 47 to 33. So again, I wonder why. Well, when you got candidates that are flawed and have issues, or whatever the negative reasons there are, then that's why you're going to get this. Can't the Republicans pick somebody better with all the candidates that they've got? And but I guess that's it. That's enough there. The video is 5 minutes and 36 seconds. I don't want to do any more. And they're blowing in the parking lot where I am, so I'm going to cut this video off.